One of the last releases for Salesforce was scoping rules or restriction rules. So if we start over here in setup and we go to the object manager, I'm just going to click on account. And on the left side here, you'll see now that there's a scoping rules choice that I can click on. And I'll quickly just kind of highlight some of this workflow. So sharing rules, and in terms of things that grant access, you're going to start off with your organization wide sharing defaults, and then you have your sharing mechanisms, right? Your role hierarchy. Maybe you have some different sharing rules set up. Now there's a separate function here which functions as a filter, and here it's called the scoping rule. I've also called this, or I've seen this called the restriction rule in the maintenance test, so not sure what's going on there with the naming. But you can see here that you can filter records based on your user's needs. So previously, you could only grant access to things with all the sharing settings. This sharing setting would actually restrict or hide certain things if you wanted to. So if I come in here and say create new rule, see here, I'll just name this test rule. Say it's active. And I can literally say, okay, I want out of my user criteria, I just want it to say that the user is active. And then record criteria, I'm going to say, hey, I want their profile. Actually, I'm sorry. I'll say account. Just pick any field here. I'm just going to say a type equals customer. So let's say for some use case, I had a set of users, and maybe instead of just is active, I select a profile or a role here for user criteria. And then I say that they should only be able to see the direct customer account types. So I could actually, regardless of the other organization-wide defaults and sharing settings I had set up, I could then pare down what they can see through this rule. I'll go ahead and save it just to save and show you what it looks like in the settings widget. So this is a new feature. I'll probably make more videos on this or play around with a little bit more. And yeah, this is scoping rules or restriction rules.